Hi, yeah, I'm Jullian Siri. I'm Cornwall. Was in just outskirts of London. Moved down to Cornwall. Been here since 2014. I mean, it's a no-brainer, isn't it? You've got the seas, you've got the woods. Wherever you go, you're going to be 10, 15 minutes away from the coastline. Massive question. There is loads, and I could probably be here for hours discussing. And I know that sounds cheesy, and I know everyone goes for the, oh, I want to make a difference and I'm passionate, of which I am, and you wouldn't go into teaching if you wasn't passionate about making a difference. For me, personally, it's about that inner want to teach, that waking up and going, yeah, I want to do that. I do want to go into a school, and I do want to be passionate, and I want to be part of that next generation who looks and goes, yeah, I did that. I moved that one along and I changed things. So for me, it's that buzz more than anything. Walking through the classroom door, and this does sound cheesy, I always picture that classroom door as my own front door, and I want to walk into that classroom, be proud, sit in front of those children, looking at me with a want to learn. I really want to get that energy across. I want to see that maths lesson or that literacy lesson or that new book and create an energy with those children and kind of just, I know I said it before, but create a buzz, create an excitement about education. That's what I'm looking forward to. For me, it's, you can look around and there's different routes. You can do the university-based. There are loads of different ways into teaching out there. It was more going into schools. It was more that hands-on experience. It was that the more that you can look at the placement and learn so much from actually being in a school, but also having that theory-based practice in different locations to back up why you're doing something, rather than just saying, I can do it. So you've got the theory and practical. Yeah, I would be lying, and I think anyone would be lying if they didn't say it's full on. Don't think you're going to come and sit in a big lecture hall and sit there and just listen to theories and doodle in a notebook. It really isn't. It is you wake up, you eat it, you live it, you breathe it. It's full on. You have to have the energy, you have to have the passion, and you have to have that want and drive. For me, it's a wake-up call of what goes on and how much goes on, but it's part of it, and you've got to embrace it, run with it, and have fun with it, to be honest. Again, everyone will have a slightly different take on this. For me, it's that knowledge and that backup of information. I want that bank of knowledge. So if I put something in place in a classroom, or if I'm having a professional discussion with someone, I can put the theory behind it, I can put the practical knowledge behind it, and I'll be brave enough to be like, yeah, let's go for it. And if it goes wrong, it goes wrong, but at least we put the right things in place to make sure we've done it properly. That's a brilliant question. The impact of a want to learn, an impact for the parents and guardians to want their children to go into a school, the impact of just doing that next big thing, that wow factor. You can say schools go in cycles, they do go in cycles, but there's always that one thing that just makes it go that bit further within the education, and I want to be part of that. Media production was my degree. And yes, I am going to be the next Mr. Tumbles. That's the long-term goal. Yeah, my career path, my educational journey is all over the place. But I don't want that to stop anyone, because if I'm stood here talking to you now going, yeah, I've done a diploma in childcare, and then I went on to do a degree in media, and now, 30-something years old, I'm stood here in a school learning to be a teacher. You can do whatever you want, and you can put whatever degree you've done, be it history, geography, media production, food tech. In a school, every bit of education counts, and it doesn't matter your background, you can make a difference. There's several. Mr. Kennedy, he was a really personal teacher for me, who really this sounds very fiery, he saw me and we clashed at first. We had this biggest clash. And then there was just this one day I remember going into school, and it's as if we just clicked. He understood what I wanted, I understood what he wanted, and then we went from literally clashing to getting on like a house on fire. I learned so much from him. Truthful answer, or yeah, I hope being really happy. I mean, I would love to own an ARB, area resource-based SEN education setting. I'd love to manage one. So 10 years time, hopefully I'm having an interview showing you around my new ARB.